Did Candice or others on the panel have a view on the Sarah Stock ring controversy? I think Chrissie will be debating this on the Culture War show with Tim Pool. Should size of the engagement ring matter? Ari, this was what we were talking about. So earlier in the week, there was a lot of e-girl drama. And I almost don't even, I'm not even entirely familiar with everybody involved. Like I know Sarah Stock the best because she's done the show. She's friends with Elijah and some other people that I know, but she posted a photo of her engagement ring just saying like I won, and then a bunch of these like very catty girls, I guess, who maybe didn't like her to begin with, were like, oh, it's so small. Oh, it's so small. And
it's so weird because I thought if you have a smaller ring, that probably means that it's a real one, and so it's likely more
it's not just small. I mean, it is like it's teeny tiny. It's comically small.
How big is like, so I know somebody that has a big fat one, and like I don't know, somebody in passing was like, well, they're not very wealthy, so it's got to be a lab grown. I'm like, God, that is so mean. So it's like either way, you're screwed. If you want to have too big, then everybody's gonna say it's fake, and if you have one that's right
here it is. I'm gonna take your super chat off, K-Max. I don't know if you can see it. I meant that because the photo. I meant that because the photo. God damn it. My criticism is only because she tweets "I won," which I think she's trying to stir the pot with this post, because you're not making it like the dude is not even in the picture. You don't even mention the relationship. You don't even be like, I'm so happy. I can't wait to start a family with you. Like nothing like that. Just the ring, the superficial, materialistic part of the whole deal, and her saying like I won, like it's some kind of competition.
Well, okay, but what about like I don't have the biggest ring in the world, but I love it, and it's also his dead mother's ring. What was I supposed to say? Ugh, that's not big enough, you know. And it is probably something that I would have picked, and it's shiny and beautiful. I love
beautiful, it, Keanu, and it doesn't look like every other engagement ring.
It's that what's it, marquee cut? But I was terrified it was going to be like some sort of Depression era. It looked like it got scraped off of the underside of a ship ring like that. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I love it. It's very unique. And like, so I know maybe the clarity, maybe it's just not a great photo of it. It doesn't have to be the biggest ring in the world.
Oh, but then these girls were saying that she got it off Etsy for like $60 or something. Like they were brutal. And I guess these are other women that I don't know if they've accomplished anything other than just being on Twitter.
I actually ran a search on like how much. I'll try to find it.
But here it is. Emily Saves America. Yeah.
She has the biggest channels. I went through and Googled the girls that were in the feud, and I was thinking, like, does it pay to be in a e-drama thing, like fighting with people? Because sometimes that obviously trips up engagement. And so it looks like Emily has the biggest channel. She makes the most money online, it would seem.
How big's her channel?
I'll try to find the thing where I did like a table where they were all comparing. But
why is it so small? It says, oh my God.
That's Isabella DeLuca.
That girl, Emily, though, isn't like a conservative Christian person. She's just conservative. She doesn't care. She's not. I saw her on Piers Morgan, and she was saying like she's not religious. Okay. I don't know why that matters. I think some of them were like religious, and some of them aren't.
It does matter. It makes sense. Like you're.
Maybe she just doesn't want to look like a freaking Real Housewife. Like we don't need that heart of the ocean on our fingers, right? I don't know what. I mean, maybe she's just like, oh, this is adorable and like sort of subdued. I don't know. Like if she's not disappointed, then why is anybody else disappointed?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like the main thing that everyone was saying is that she's a white supremacist and that she's
okay, that would be a
like she's mean girl, so they took the opportunity to dunk on her basically.
I don't know if she's a white supremacist so much as like she just has pride for being white, which is something that's frowned upon now.
I don't know her content, so I can't speak to it. I think it's weird when people make their race their whole personality. So like either way, right? Like if I see Black women and it's like Black Queen or like all that stuff, I'm like, that's kind of odd. So I don't know. Like I'm not in favor of it when I see it, but I don't know what they were referring to because I don't know who she is. I just
the back of Chrissie's shirt actually says White Queen. So around, right?
That's the name of my new show, White Queen.
So she has Sarah Stock on her Instagram says Christian nationalist, writer and commentator, the RiftTV.
She's so full of shit. All of these people are.
They all are. Yeah.
Like I don't have any. I can't even believe we're talking about this. It's like, I know. I'm just like, the people who called her out about her ring size, her posing that ring size. What I think these people are all like demoralizing to actual conservatives and Christians. Like we watch. It's like watching The Hunting Wives, where you're like, is there no one sincere who actually believes in something, or is everyone a hedonist and a hypocrite? Like that whole show, The Hunting Wives, is like all Christians are pieces of crap who lie about what they believe, and they're all just actual nihilists and hedonists. And I think if you look at all this stupid e-girl crap, Pearl leaked that whole video. I saw it on Actual Justice Warriors thing, video? And a video of all. She put them all in a group chat together. Pearl did. What? And she leaked a video of all their text message or all their messages in the group.
And they're being so mean to each other.
Yeah, and they're so gross. And the thing is, they're all fakes. Like the Isabella, all of them, everyone. And why would she leak that to Milo? Because she wants to demoralize people. Pearl pushes against marriage. She pushes against family. She pushes against happiness, love, virtues. Like she is pushing an anti-Christ agenda. I don't care if she pretends to be Catholic or says, dresses herself up like I've got lipstick on a pig. It's demoralizing. It's so that you look at it and you go, all Christians are fake. I'm going to stay away from Christianity. And that pisses me off. And it's not real. And I'm sorry. That's just, thanks for coming to my TED Talk about it.
I appreciate I appreciate the rant.
That's my little, I know. And people get mad at you're so judgmental. Yes. Make judgment good again. Like like there's nothing wrong with having fun and on the internet and having but laughs, but don't take the name of Christ and if it doesn't mean something to you. I much prefer atheists who are just honest about being atheists than cynical like people who like you might as well be a televangelist. Milking it for that, or putting on the name of Christ you can abuse kids, or all the other things about history that people use the name of Christ to do. It just bothers me.
There's a big difference between just from the outside, like Sarah Stock and some of these other people, and like what's the girl from The Blaze, the blonde lady who's like very like she's a Christian and she seems like somebody that stands by her beliefs.
Oh shoot, what's her name? I actually really really like her.
I like her a lot too because she's real. I mean,
I don't know who's on The Blaze, but are you talking about like Ali Beth Stuckey?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I love Ali Beth. I think Ali Beth is sincere.
Yeah, she is. So you can tell just by I'm only looking at a screenshot of this girl's YouTube channel, but that's why I think that whole ring thing was rage bait because she's not very popular. And then the other people dunking on her just making her more popular, I guess.
It's almost like then Pearl was doing a video and inviting them on all to fight more. And the Isabella girl was like, it's like it's all staged. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all things. So then everybody talks about it and it's like a staged fight. And I've heard that YouTubers do this too, where it's like, let's pretend to have a big feud kind of thing. Yeah. And it, I don't know. It just,
yeah. Sometimes it's not like, I really didn't like Ashley St. Clair and she really turned out to be a phony. So anyway.
There's a lot of, Oh, well, girl, I agreed. I saw your stuff about that. You were right on the money, like about that.
Wait, wasn't she shitty to you? I forget.
She was shitty to me, and I was like, I bet you she's wielding the power of Elon. And then a year later, she's like, I'm having Elon's baby. I was like, I knew it.
Boy.
I knew that she was like being mean on like thinking that she had someone powerful backing her.
He's
and
backing a lot of women. He's populating.
Oy.
By the way, he's gotten creepy lately too. Everyone sucks lately. I'm sorry.
No. What happened? Keri, did he ask you to be a baby mom?
No, it's tweets. He's pushing all this gross, like, it's like you would think that he's an anime, what do they call it? Anime waifu stuff or whatever. He's like a teenage boy. Like he's Brock Imagine to make this like anime girl stuff. I'm like, what? Can you get back to the interesting stuff? Like, why is your feed so just low lately? I don't know. You caught me in a bad night, Chrissy.
No,
I'm not bringing the light.
I like this. I like this feisty Keri. Yeah, I forget Pearl exists because I have her on mute. But then when I look at her tweets, I'm like, yeah, she just wants to be like the ringleader of like the crazy e-girl circus, right? Like, meanwhile, if you ask her to come on your show, me and Elijah are both talking about this. Like, remember how Keanu, like, I asked her to come on, she's like, that'll be $5,000, please. And it was the same for Elijah, who has a big studio out in Florida and like very legit, just very professional. Not like I don't have a professional setup, but his is like huge, and it's like in an office building. Like it's very impressive. But she asked him for money. It's like, dude. And then Elijah's like, yeah, if Candice Owens can do my show for free, yeah, I'm not paying Pearl.
Yeah, just the sight of her, my God.
But to her credit, she has gotten into better shape. So she finally took everybody's advice to start working out. But
yeah, I completely forgot about Clam. I haven't thought. Yeah, but now I'm all angry again, Keri. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I brought it. Somebody in the chat said this is sad cast. I didn't mean to ask a sad question.
It's not.
I don't view it as sad. It's like, look, it's sort of like when you're older. I'm at that age where I think if I had a kid who was a young adult or teenager, I would be giving them advice. And because I don't, I'm giving random 20-year-olds who work at the Best Buy counter advice. Like I'm like, you look like a young man. Do you have a credit card? Because you shouldn't. You should start listening to Dave Ramsey now. You know,
no, that's
randomly
good. Keri, like last night at the show, I spent a considerable amount of time like shaming this one guy in the audience. Like I basically was like, you stop being a fuckboy, stop, but like, yes, get rid of this slam piece, girl. I'm like, you're wasting her time. What, she's 25, you're 29. I'm like, this isn't gonna be cute when you're 49, buddy. Like, and also you're wasting this woman's time. And he just was like smiling and laughing, and I was like, I felt like an older sister.
That's how I feel. I'm like giving random younger adults advice. But no, I feel all these answers. Like I get it. It's just sort of like things that you learn. I think I'm at that age where I'm thinking about that a lot. And yeah. And the reason I asked you that, Chrissy, was because of what I think Pearl is pushing on culture is bad for humans. It's bad for men. It's bad for women. It's bad for family. She's pushing anti-culture. And there's a lot of people pushing that. Some of them are on the left. Some claim to be on the right. But it's very anti-family. It's anti-human thriving. And I would say to my younger self, like, look, all these things that I believed back then, you know, I considered myself a feminist. I was part of the woke world, all that stuff.
Same.
And I was very much about, you know, I looked down my nose at marriage. I looked down my nose at God, the idea of God and Christianity, everything. And I would tell my younger self, like, you don't know everything. You think you do. And, to kind of counter that cynical version of the world that a lot of young people are getting, I would say, like what I said earlier, there are good men out there. There are good women out there, and there are good families, and you should look for those examples and find real life people that have more wisdom than you do. And if you don't know any of those people, like, well, if you're a believer, find a sincere church. Like, but if there are other avenues where you can find people like that who are older than you, who have wisdom, and maybe your parents are not the good role models, but you can find other ones. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not all hope. Like, come on, make marriage great again.
It's not. I'm in OCIA right now, which is like, I call it adult CCD. But it's what you have to do to convert to Catholicism. It's called the Order of Christian Initiation of Adults. We meet like 2 Sundays a month from now till Easter, and then I can eat the crackers with everybody else. but it's been very cool. And I thought I was going to be very intimidated by this process, and it's been 3 classes already. And I'm like, I should have done this sooner. It also feels like the best course I had in college. It feels like the best, like, because it's just all philosophical. It's a lot of like deep questions. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of like psychology even. It's just fascinating. And even if like I don't do all the reading, like if I ask intelligent questions, it's like, oh, okay. That's like, what are they? They're not gonna like fail you because I didn't read all. I didn't read all the pamphlets.
They're gonna tell you to have.
We get a lot of reading, and I have a binder. But it's been pretty cool. And there's a guy in my class who's in his 20s who was never baptized, but his whole family's Catholic. I'm like, who doesn't baptize a little baby? Like, who just left him out to dry?
Right, at that point, they don't have a choice. It's not like, I don't want to be baptized in the church. I want to follow Pearl. I don't know. Like, yeah, just do it. If they don't want to get like confirmed later, yeah, that's strange. Why not just do it? Yeah.
As a kid, like, just give yourself the option. But
so Catholics all baptize their babies, right? Infants, right?
Yeah, I was. I got baptized originally in the Methodist church. I was like 8 or 9. Actually, I remember standing there and like I put my head back in the thing. But with Catholics, yeah, like the baby, the bean was baptized at like 7 months, which is.
I think I was like 3 months old. 3 months old in the Catholic church.
They do it right away. Because if something happens, they want to make sure the baby's not like stuck in limbo.
Well, that's what Catholics tell you too. And I like choose not to like think about it. It's like the baby is born with this sin that it didn't do. And I go like, how could it be? But whatever. If you needed to pour some water on my head, that's fine. Okay. It's cool.
And nice smelling oils.
Yeah, exactly. Do the whole, it's fine.
I have to take off. Thank you for having me on, Chrissy.
Candice. Yes, everybody needs to get a ticket to Chatting with Candice. It's going to be an awesome show. Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.